And welcome to In the Net with Leo and Rich. My name's Rich, this is Leo, and this is where we talk all things soccer or football or whatever you want to call it. How was your week going, Leo? Wow, I just called you
Good evening,
myself. Oh my
everybody.
god.
This guy
Uh,
forgot my name, man. I'm
I.
Leo. I'm Leo. Good evening, everybody. We got some nice updates. Let me know when we're really live, man.
We are.
Oh, we
I'm
are
telling you, that's
live.
why I said it.
Wow, this guy really messed up my name live. Nah, it's all good. It's not even a big deal.
Um,
How's everybody doing? What is up in the soccer world?
so today we are talking about Pep Guardiola and
By the way, one of my favorite coaches of all time. All
versus
time.
Jose Mourinho.
Versus another one of my favorite coaches of all time. Followed him since Italy, man.
So who do you think's gonna win the next game?
Oh, Pep Guardiola for sure. I mean, I feel like Pep has an upper hand in all the games that they ever played. I know this tomorrow on Saturday, it'll be the 25th match that they ever verse each other as coaches.
Yeah, I mean they were against each other when was he there when Mourinho was the Chelsea coach? I think he came afterwards.
Yeah, I believe he came afterwards. Yeah, it was afterwards. Matter of fact, or was it when he signed again with Chelsea? Was he
No,
there?
no, I think he still wasn't the
Hold up,
coach.
no. When he signed to Manchester United, they versed each
Oh,
other.
of course.
Yeah.
It was
right.
Manchester
Okay, yeah, so it was
United.
United. It wasn't Chelsea.
And now Tottenham Hotspur.
Yes. I feel like who do you got, man? You know who I do. You know who I got?
What's your prediction? Let's hear it.
All right, my prediction is Manchester City will beat Tottenham by 2 goals, 3-1. Their defense looked weak. I mean, they got 5 goals scored against them, even though they went to extra time. It's not typical of a Mourinho team.
I mean, I think Mourinho is going to pull off a masterclass and hold it to a 2-2 draw.
Wow.
But I could also see
I
Pep
can see
Guardiola
that.
coming in and destroying them 5-2. I'm kind of split between the two right there.
It's not. It's very. You know what? Your predictions are there because it will cause Mourinho to tighten up his defense very much after getting scored
It will,
5 goals.
and will he use Gareth Bale, or will he stick
Bro.
with his normal players? But
They are saying that Gareth Bale is the biggest upset signing in the last
Absolutely.
10 years.
But do you think it's his fault, or do you think it's Mourinho who just doesn't play him? Because you know how picky Mourinho is.
I do know how picky he is, but they do have a history because they were in Real Madrid together. They didn't win the Champions League together, but they did win La Liga. They got Copa del Rey together. So there's a history behind it. He could have been saving him. He knows what's coming up in his schedule as well. But he also let go of the FA Cup, which me personally, I don't know how you feel. Tottenham is not winning the EPL.
I know.
So it's like you gave away
Your only chance at a title.
picking up, some silverware. So
Seriously.
that's hard to explain, but also that's why I can agree with your predictions of him pulling off a 2-2. Because if there's one coach that he hates to lose against,
It's
it's
Pep Guardiola.
Guardiola, the man on the screen, man, the soccer genius or the football genius.
But can you see any other teams going in the Prem and actually making a chance? You see here, we got. Let me move us down here. Oh, we're off the screen partially, but now we can see the top of the league. You see Manchester City at 50 points. You see Manchester United at 45 points. And then you see Leicester City, and Liverpool with 43 and 40 points. Can anybody else make the push for the top of the league? Or do you see your Manchester City running away with it?
Excuse me, everybody. If there's anybody that can catch up, and anybody. No, there's two teams actually. There's two teams, and I count Liverpool out. I
Really?
mean, right now, I count Liverpool out because I don't see them. I know I predicted otherwise in earlier episodes, but I see Leicester City beating Liverpool.
So
Or
what do you
even
think went wrong with Liverpool? Because
there's
that was my next topic.
what
What
went
do you
wrong.
think went wrong with Liverpool?
The injuries, man.
The injuries.
The injuries,
Oh,
man.
they have
That's,
ruined Liverpool this
that's,
year.
that's a
Virgil
difficult
van
token to
Dijk,
come back from.
Joe Gomez, both out, and you bring in Kovac.
Yeah, that's tough.
No.
But yeah, I think that's what went wrong as far as if Manchester United could pull a win.
I
Honestly,
mean,
it's all I know. All the top four teams are hoping and banking and just wishful thinking that Tottenham pulls the upset against Man City. Because of course, why not? Because if they can somehow, which is very possible too, because you know Mourinho's gonna tighten up his defense.
I
So
know.
pull that 2-2, and then Man United, Leicester City. Because honestly, yeah, Liverpool could do it, but I would prefer personally Leicester to do it. If they can pull up the wins, it'll just make the league's exciting already, but it'll just make it like, yo, bite your nails, get your towel, dry your palms, because it's gonna be sweaty, shaky, nerve wracking.
Well,
It's
talking
what
about
everybody wants to
Tottenham
see.
getting knocked out of the FA Cup, who do you got winning the FA Cup?
The FA Cup, I'm gonna say that Pep Guardiola's inspired by what he has seen Bayern Munich pull the 6 out of 6 trophies in one season. And I mean, I don't see him doing the 6 out of 6 or even 3 out of 3 or
I mean,
4 out of 4,
we
but I
got
do think he can pull the FA
They are
Cup
playing
title.
Everton, so I believe
Hey,
they're gonna beat Everton. But if
hey,
anybody could go and come back, I mean, look at how they beat Manchester United, or
exactly. No,
not
no.
beat, tied. But in my mind, we lost.
And they just eliminated Tottenham. They went on a 9-goal back to back. They were down 2-0 before they tied it up.
You don't have to remind me. I
yeah.
watched it. I watched all of the
Hey,
games this week.
that was a wonderful game.
It was. Then we got Leicester versus Manchester United. Who do you got there?
Ooh, that is so tough because the games on March 20. So that means 2 games after, like 2 or 3 games after whatever games come this weekend. So that means that they will both have a definite mindset of where they're standing in the league game and in the league standings. So it's like, yo, is this my only silverware for this season? Or so it's like but who do I got if I had to pick right now? I mean, I'm gonna go with Leicester, man.
Oh, really?
I know you got the Manchester United jersey, but
I mean,
that's-
coming up this weekend, we have Leicester City versus Liverpool.
yes.
Gonna be a good match.
And I'm going for Leicester.
I believe so. I mean,
Uh,
it could be a huge upset, and Liverpool could win, but Liverpool's lost their whole back line. They're pretty much nah. Then you got Crystal Palace versus Burnley. That's a good match for both of them, mid-table to lower table. Then you got the big game, Manchester City versus Tottenham.
yes.
And then you have Brighton versus Aston Villa, Southampton and Wolves, and West Brom versus
I'll be right
Manchester
back here.
United. But in the Prem, we're going to go take a look at the bottom of the league. And we have Sheffield United, West Brom, Fulham, Burnley, Newcastle, and Brighton. Who do we think is going to go down? Myself, I think Sheffield United's going to go down. I believe Newcastle might go down. Nah, I'm joking. West Brom and Fulham, you guys don't have a chance. I'm sorry to say. I wish you did. I wish you all the best. but I think you guys are going down. Most indeed. Most indeed. But just checking things out right now. Oh, there I am. Looking all cute. Alright. Let's take a look. Right. I don't know what I'm doing. So, lastly, what we have to talk about is Diop Upamecano. He has made his move away from RB Leipzig, and now he has moved to Bayern Munich. And that is blow for most of the English Premier League teams like Chelsea, like Manchester United, like Liverpool, who are all in desperate need of a center back. But, you know, when you play in Germany, you're going to go back to a German squad, most likely. And when I mean a German squad, I mean Bayern Munich. Because, you know, where else would a German player go but Bayern Munich? They literally poach all of the top German league players. And that's why they hardly ever lose. But I really have a soft spot for Upamecano because he is one of my favorite center backs in FIFA this year. Obviously, getting up to a 92 or 93. He is a wonderful player. But what do you guys think of Diop Upamecano moving to Bayern Munich? Give a like down if you wanted him to go to your team over in the Prem. I'm sad, and you are too. But you ready to play some FIFA? Let's save that for the next stream.
Yes, I am.
You trying to play
Okay.
FIFA? Or
We should save it for the next stream.
All right. So, last but not least, we're gonna talk about the French league.
Yes.
And the
apologize for the
giant upset that we made the last time we spoke about this. We said there was no other way of any other team winning, but PSG's in third place, and we're just stupid.
So my
Americans.
surprise on it, I was surprised when I checked.
We're just stupid Americans. We know this.
Yes, we apologize for the false information, man. But so that made me think.
What?
Do you think that PSG is safe? Well, obviously now it makes sense why Pochettino came and I was coaching the team. That made a lot of sense.
I mean, they did fire the coach.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's. But do you think they're saving their players for the Champions League?
I mean,
They do have Barca.
they do. I mean, that would make sense, but I mean, I guess they never win the Champions League, so that would be a good thing for them. But do you think it's worth actually? Now they're probably still gonna. How far are they behind?
3 points.
They're 3 points behind and in third place.
Yeah.
Then they can come back.
They can.
It's not like the Premier League, which most teams are like 5 or 10 points away from the top. I mean, second place is 5 points away, and it's Manchester United. And I don't see them catching them. But if you could make any signing to Manchester City right now, who would it be?
Damn.
Oh,
Hold up.
I think I stumped them.
Not even this. I mean, I will make a few clearly. I mean, I'm not gonna say
Clearly,
Messi.
you guys are in first.
Okay, but you know the Man City as a fan, and I speak for all fans. We don't only want the EPL league. We want the
Well,
Champions
you
League.
guys are still in the Champions League.
Yes. So, I mean, and I hope and I got my fingers crossed that we will win it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, clearly a few people. But if I could get somebody right now, me, myself, personally, I'm so inclined to say Messi, but I don't. Do we need him? Who doesn't? Wow, you really did stumble me with that question. Who will you have? 'Cause I know you're a tactician and you love this stuff. So who will you bring
I
to
would
Man
get
City?
a new striker to replace Kun Aguero
Fair.
because
That's fair.
for some reason this season, they're not playing him. So I would go out and get a Haaland or
That's good.
who's uh the Polish guy,
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski.
Yeah, he won. He actually won the
Imagine
Golden Ball for the FIFA World Cup
Imagine
of clubs.
Manchester City playing with Lewandowski.
No, that'll be perfect, and it would be a benefit and a plus because Pep Guardiola knows him. He's
Yeah,
coached him in
I
Bayern
mean-
Munich, so it's like he already knows how to adjust. He knows how to talk to him.
It makes sense.
It does make a lot of sense, hopefully. But with Bayern Munich, the big German team, will they let him go? Do you
I don't think so.
Me neither.
I don't, but that's why I would go for Haaland.
Okay, got it.
Because Haaland has the $100 million release clause.
Sheesh.
So
It's chump
you,
change.
so you know, but you know that he's able to be gone.
Yes.
You could offer close to 100 million
Of course.
and offer like 80, and they might actually go for it.
Yeah, when you're talking money, there's always room for negotiation. You know? So-
Where Borussia Dortmund or where Bayern Munich wouldn't sell, where Borussia Dortmund is a selling club. So, think Borussia Dortmund would be the easier of the two to sell. Would
Yeah,
it be 100 million? Most likely.
probably right?
But when you have City's money, why not?
Yeah, no. That's...
And they are looking for a new striker, and they are playing people over Jesus. Did you see that they played a false nine, and they played, who was it? He's normally a cam and a winger. Mahrez. They played Mahrez as the false nine.
Yo,
instead of
he actually surprised me. I didn't expect to see that from him. He was good. I like this style. I usually take him out in FIFA.
I'm not surprised.
How about you, man? If you could make Manchester United a better team, who will you grab? Being in the position that you are, like that your team is right now, and that you have to, just think of it as making your team better. What one player, just like you asked me, what one player will you grab?
I kind of think we need two.
Of course, you think you need to.
Well, look, we have Harry Maguire and Lindelof.
Okay.
Both slow, goofy,
He's like,
sometimes okay, sometimes terrible defenders. And then we have no CDM either. We have
Okay.
Fred, who can't play by himself. We have McTominay, who can't play CDM by himself either. We have Pogba, who doesn't play CDM. He doesn't play Donny van de Beek as a CDM. And who else is there? Matic, which is too slow now to play by himself. So, which is more important? A center back to play with Lindelof or Maguire, which is going to be Maguire because, they don't drop Maguire for some reason, even though he deserves, and if you're listening out there, he deserves to be dropped. Seriously, how many times you have to screw up before you get dropped? But seriously, they need a fast center back. So I was hoping that they would
I
buy
know you're a
Upamecano,
fan.
which we spoke about when you were in the bathroom, and I
Oh,
kind of
okay.
got confused on what to talk about because I'm like, oh, what do I talk about now?
You did it, man.
But I thought they should have signed Upamecano, but I definitely think we should sign a higher, like a faster center back that's not going to get hurt all the time. Because we have Bailly, but when is Bailly not injured?
True.
What about, let's reverse. Let's play the Uno reverse card. Who would you
Okay.
buy? Well, wait, I didn't even answer. But I think we need a center back more. Because as much as I think Fred can't play by himself, but Fred and Pogba do okay playing CDM together. But I think they need both. I think they need a center back and a CDM. But I think a center back, a fast center back.
Okay, I mean, yeah, that's can't go
But
wrong with
who?
a fast, solid center back. Who will be ideal for Manchester United? I would. I mean, Manchester City is facing any of those. Actually,
No,
we're the best.
they
center
got a
back
new
duo.
center back.
Yeah. They've been solid, but wow, I don't know. That's tough, man. Who will you take from who? Will you stay in the EPL to get a center back for
No.
Manchester United, or will you
Oh,
go
no.
to a different country? And take a look?
Absolutely not. You get ripped off.
Oh wow, damn, that's hard.
No, I mean,
Oh, you're talking about like not that they're
If-
bad, but
no,
money wise.
money-wise.
Yeah.
like, I want them to buy Declan Rice. Like,
Okay.
he would be a good CDM. I don't know if he can play it by himself for a team like Manchester United, but I would want them to buy somebody like him. But center back wise, well, they're gonna have to pay like 75 million for him, or like 50 million for him. Where if you go overseas and you buy, what's the random CDM? Oh, no,
I was gonna say
Ndidi
De
would be.
Bruyne, but that's not even.
Ndidi is another one. They would want like 80 million for Ndidi.
Damn.
If you want to buy him for your club from Leicester. Because, I mean, look at how much Leicester wanted for Harry Maguire.
Yeah, no, that's
80 million.
You know why though? Is because if they purchase a player from the EPL that's already playing and excelling in the EPL, they know that he's EPL
It's
worthy.
the
So
British
it's like-
tax.
Yeah.
They will make you pay extra for British players, and that's why Jordan Sancho they still want 90 million for. They went down. They wanted 110 million, but now they only want 80.
All right, so just to I guess wrap up the show, you want to do the predictions for tomorrow's games? Oh, this weekend's games, matter of fact, so we can
let's pull
include
them up
your
so we
club
can
as
take a
well.
look and see. Just so we have them. So, this is the FA Cup. There you go. In the Premier League, we have Leicester City versus Liverpool tomorrow at 7 a.m.
I'm going Leicester City, win by 1, and I must go ahead and say 3. Nah, I'm bugging. 2-1.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a tie because Leicester City hasn't been on stride, and even a battered Liverpool, I think, can still tie. So I think it's going to be a 1-all draw.
Okay.
All right, let's talk about Man City versus Tottenham. We already spoke about that, but let's see if you change your mind.
Predictions, I'm gonna go Man City, win by 1, 3-2.
All right, then we have Brighton versus Aston Villa.
And you, oh yeah, we already did. I'm gonna go Aston Villa. No, actually, yeah, Aston Villa by 1, 1-0.
I would say, shoot, I just had his name in my head and I couldn't. What's their cam?
Oh, that's that.
Grealish.
Yeah.
Grealish is a wonderful man who has wonderful calves. Have you seen that
Yes,
guy's
I
legs?
have, bro. It's
They're
like I
like
wish.
fucking
Yeah,
bowling
I
balls.
fucking wish, bro.
Fucking bowling balls for legs. I wish I used to
Yeah.
have calves like that back when I was a
I
runner.
gotta see pictures,
Oh,
man.
they
Those are
wasn't that
fucking
bad.
perfect.
It wasn't that nice. But I had nice calves. But
I
I wish I had those calves again. The calf
Same.
of dreams. Then we
For
have
real.
Southampton's versus Wolves.
I'm gonna say a draw, 2-2.
Yeah, I can't really say either way, but Wolves have really not been up to their standards recently throughout this season. Then we have West Brom versus Manchester United, Sunday at 9 a.m. Who do you got?
Oh, Man United.
I
They're
kind of figured you were going to say
oh,
that.
I say like a 3-1.
Even after they tied to Everton, I still say they're going to get a smattering 4-1 win over West Brom. But yeah, guys, that was in the net. And you guys have a great night.
Yes.
Check us out on our Instagram. My name's Rich Klett. This guy's Leo.
Yes, I'm Leo. Hope to see you again next time.
And have a good night. See you guys.
Subscribe, comment, like.
Yes. Leave a like.